Jadeveon-Clowney, I mentioned the other night that everybody remembers that play he had against Michigan in the bowl game. But he's 27 years old, 6 NFL seasons with the Texans and the Seahawks, 31 tackles, 3 sacks, 4 fumbles forced. That was in 2019 in 13 games. A 3-time Pro Bowler, 9.5 sacks, and 21 tackles for losses in his career-high year of 2017. Then we take a look at a name that is rather intriguing, Everson-Griffen. Griffen, the defensive end, 6'3", 273, 32 years old, 10 NFL seasons, all with the Vikings. So certainly Stefanski knows all about him. 41 tackles, 11 for loss, 8 sacks, 1 interception. That was all in 2019. A total of 4 Pro Bowl appearances. And that was in 2015, 17, and in 2019. Career high of sacks you saw right there. Reshad-Jones is somebody else, a safety. The Browns still need some help in the defensive backfield. Played only 4 games last year due to chest and ankle injuries, but he's a 2-time Pro Bowler, 2015 and 2017. 21 interceptions in 128 career games. D-Man, any of those names intrigue you a little bit?
Well, of course. Are we good? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Are we good? Volume-wise? Yeah, the edge rusher, whoever it might be, I mean, that's going to depend on what the Browns do with Libya Vernon. I read last week where there were no plans to cut him, at least at the moment. There has been speculation and, well-founded that the Browns might move on from Vernon because of the price tag. And that's why it's well-founded, because he's pretty expensive and he has an injury history. So you're going to have to see what happens with Vernon. Obviously, they've got Garrett back, but you'd like to pair him up. And clearly that Garrett-Vernon combo didn't quite work out the first half of the year because Garrett didn't have the help from Vernon the second half of the year because Garrett, had gotten himself suspended. So we'll have to see. Another name out there, Les, we mentioned it when it happened. Has anybody signed Clay Matthews yet?
No, and I would do it. I would certainly, if nobody else wants him especially, I would take him. What a PR hit that would be. That would be tremendous if they want to win some fans back. But then again, if he can't play, that's a different story.
Yeah, he's not a hand-in-the-dirt edge rusher, but he does, well, what was last year? 6 or 8 sacks? It looked to me like he was cut or released more for a salary dump than anything else. I don't know that he's declined that much if you have half a dozen to maybe 8 sacks in a season. So that'd be an interesting guy to add, not as a integral piece, but as a pass rush specialist from the linebacker side.
If he still can play a little bit, that would be one of the most popular moves that the Browns have made in the last 20 years since they returned for the 1999 season. I mean, imagine that. You got Clay Matthews. They just the only non-Hall of Famer whose name is up on the wall of the Browns Wall of Honor, and sort of like Larry Nance and Larry Nance Jr., but Clay Matthews, one of the most popular players the Browns have ever had.
Yeah, and Les, we know full well you don't sign guys for, serendipity or emotional reasons.
They got to be able to play.
Yeah, and I think Clay Matthews can play. I mean, I remember watching a number of Rams games last year, and he seemed to be doing things. And so he certainly thinks he has some gas left in the tank. So we'll see.